This is a new product. Ready? How can you, if you thought of this, we could be on an island right now. It actually wraps around the column. Take drywall strips of 4.5 inches, 4 inches, screws right on there, column is boxed in. We got a fire caulking, we got a caulking gun. Is this something new? Obviously.
Yes, this is called a Guardian Air.
Here's the penetrations we were talking about. It's so that smoke and fire can't come from the basement right now up into this floor. So they're going to look for this to be in every single penetration.
It goes out into the air and it kills 99 to 97% of all viruses, molds, and bacteria.
This is an incredible system. Worsbo's Quick Track. It's a radiant panel that we're doing throughout the entire house, making the entire house a radiator.
What kind of flooring goes over this?
Anything you want.
Here you go. You can find this at your local hardware store.
There's an area we cut a 2-inch hole through. We plug this in, and this goes into the duct like that. When the system comes on, the fan comes on.
We're going to hold it off the floor, like I said, because of water.
I'm gonna learn that, huh?
Nice. You know you're impressed with these little things. Come on.
Yeah.
How much time did that just cut out? Roughly, what's the cost? Installed.
Installed about $1,200. After 3 years, this unit here will get replaced. There's no maintenance to do at all. Once it's in there, it's in there for 3 years.
I told you we finally get you out here to Minnesota, to Worsbo.
All sorts of questions. Can't wait to see inside. The problem is the hot water doesn't get hot enough, so there's typically an adjustment. You don't want to adjust it too much. So we're out in the factory. This is the very beginning of you making your tubes, obviously. Typically, there is a little adjustment screw, and that's it right there. That little screw right there, typically in a mixing valve, if you turn it, it allows more hot water to come through.
It's going through a calibration fixture where it's being sized,
Okay.
then goes through the trough where it's cooled, then back up onto the reel.
Here to the reel and onto some packaging. Give it a little turn.
This is our pressure test area. Here we do a burst pressure test, which I can show you in just a minute,
Okay.
where we physically blow a hole into the sample. A minimum pressure requirement that we need to meet for our 1/2-inch Aquapex sample is 480 psi. Which is a lot. We consistently blow up around 800 psi.
That's pretty hot right there. That's as hot as you want it. Done. And that's it. We took a column in, what, three to 5 minutes, made it into a perfect box. New invention. I'm loving it. Every column I ever do from now on gets boxed in.
Team Gurry holds a master class in contracting, where they answer your questions on renovations, additions, and everyday household projects.
Would it be worthwhile for me to have the foundation of the garage excavated and installed now and just leave it as it is?
Absolutely. As far as tearing the yard up, and that's the messy part, you'll be over and done with that, and that foundation can sit there for 10 more years. The elements aren't going to bother it. Off you go. That's a great idea. This is a new toy.
Yeah, it's the newest that we've got out with cordless. It's an 18-volt cordless finish nailer.
The first cut you make is going to have the same torque, the same everything as the last cut you make. It's got fade-free delivery. We're going to run out before that thing dies.
Just keeps right up.
Keeps right up.
No
It'll fire as fast as you do.
Rich Reed from North Shore Tile and Marble is going to show us how to pop out and replace these cracked tiles without disturbing the rest of the floor.
Everybody wants to keep their children safe, but most people don't realize how many dangers are right here inside your own home.
Well, we have taken off all of our mortar here, and now we're going to lay down an anti-fracture membrane, which is what exactly?
Well, the anti-fracture membrane is put in to help prevent cracking in the future.
The only thing is, Joe, I don't see anything, but I can't get this open, so what have you done?
We've installed a latch that you can disengage with this magnetic key.
Now we're putting on the second tile. Now these homeowners have actually saved tiles from when they first did the job, and that makes it a lot easier if you need to replace them. We are all about saving energy. One way to do it is to wrap your water heater in a thermal blanket. Now to get rid of that squeak in your hardwood floor, first you can try a shim between the joist and the subfloor. Well, there you go. We've already let the tiles set and the grout dried. Now we're cleaning it up with a damp sponge, and this floor is going to look as good as new.